If you run multiple businesses, I'm about to show you how one system can manage them all. You know what's funny? Every portfolio entrepreneur I talk to has the same problem. They open their computer in the morning and see this: 5 different project management tools, 3 different CRMs, teams using different communication apps, Excel sheets everywhere, and let's not even talk about the WhatsApp messages. It's chaos, and I get it. Each company grew independently. Each team chose their tools. Everyone has their way of doing things. But here's the thing: if you want to scale multiple companies, this is killing you. Let me show you what we did with a portfolio entrepreneur last month. He was running 6 companies and dealing with exactly this problem. The first thing we did, we started thinking about companies and started thinking about systems. Think about it. Every company needs project management. Every company needs client communication. Every company needs financial tracking. Every company needs operational workflows. So why have 6 different systems for the same thing? Here's what we built instead. First, the command center. This is where it gets interesting. We created what we call a portfolio operating system. Sounds fancy, but it's actually pretty simple. One project management tool, one communication platform, one financial dashboard, and one operations hub. But here's the key: we didn't force everyone to change overnight. So, what did we do? We came up with something I call system stacking. Look, here's the thing. Instead of having different tools for every company, we picked core platforms that would work for everyone. In this case, we went with Airtable as our backbone, Slack for communication, and built a custom dashboard to tie everything together. Now, I know what you're thinking, but every company is different. And you're right. That's why we gave each company their own workspace. Think of it like this: apartments in the same building. Everyone has their space, but they're all under one roof. But here's where it gets interesting. The real power comes from the connection points, how information flows between companies. Let me give you a real example. Say your marketing team in company A figures out an amazing strategy that's crushing it. In the old system, that knowledge would probably just sit there. Maybe someone remembers it 6 months later, maybe they don't. But in our new system, the moment that strategy gets documented, other marketing teams instantly know about it. It gets tagged and organized automatically. Everyone can access those resources immediately. Team can build on each other's success. See what's happening here? One company's wins becomes everybody's win. Now, rolling this out, that's where most people mess up. You can't just force change overnight. Here's what worked for us. The first 2 weeks, we just focused on setting up the backbone, getting the main systems in place, creating basic workspaces, the foundation. Then, we migrated companies one at a time. And here's a little trick. We started with the simplest one. Why? Because you want those quick wins. You want to build momentum. It takes about a week per company, sometimes less, sometimes more. But here's what's crazy. Within 30 days of getting everyone on board, we started seeing some mind-blowing results. Let me throw some numbers at you. People were spending 71% less time on reporting. Just think about that for a second. All that time back in your day. Resource utilization across companies? Up 45%. Because now, everyone could see and share resources efficiently. Decisions that used to take weeks, now happening in just days. Sometimes even hours. And my favorite part? Hey, real quick, if you struggle with any of the problems that we mentioned in this video and you want to see how these systems would look like in your business, then go to revampify.eu and apply to become a partner of us. Okay, back to the video. When one company figured out something, the others could implement it 5 times faster than before. That's the power of having one source of truth across your portfolio. But here's the thing that really matters. You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning, open your laptop, and you've got messages and updates from 7 different places? That disappears. Instead, you open one dashboard and you can actually see what's happening across your entire portfolio. No more switching between 20 different tools. No more, hey, what's the status on this? Real clarity, real control. Let me show you another example that blew my mind. We had this entrepreneur running 4 companies in completely different industries: e-com, software, consulting, and real estate. His biggest headache? His teams were solving the same problems over and over again, just in different companies. The software company would figure out an amazing hiring process. 2 months later, the e-commerce company would struggle with hiring. 3 months after that, the consulting firm would start building their hiring system from scratch. How ironic. It's crazy when you think about it. But with the system we built, the moment any company solves a problem, it becomes a template for everyone else. Hiring processes, client onboarding, financial reporting, operations workflow, everything becomes a shared resource. And here's what really powerful. You start seeing patterns you never saw before. Like, maybe your software company figured out this amazing way to handle customer support ticket. Turns out, that same system works brilliantly for managing real estate maintenance requests. Or your e-commerce team develops this incredible forecasting model. With a few tweaks, perfect for the consulting business. This is what I call cross-company intelligence. But let me be real with you for a second. Getting here isn't easy. If it was, everyone would do it. You know that. The biggest challenge? It's not technical, it's not financial, it's resistance to change. Because let's face it, everyone's got their favorite tools, their way of doing things. Change is uncomfortable. That's why we develop what we call the minimum disruption approach. Instead of forcing everyone to change everything overnight, start with just one process, one that's causing the most pain across all companies. Usually, it's reporting, because nobody, and I mean nobody, enjoys spending hours pulling together reports from 7 different systems. So we start there, show them how much easier life becomes when everything's connected. And you know what happens? They start asking for more. Hey, could we do this for project management too? What about our client communication? Can we connect our hiring system? That's when you know you're winning. Now look, if you're running multiple companies right now, here's what I want you to do tonight. Grab a piece of paper and write down your 3 biggest time wasters. The things that make you think, I can't believe we're still doing this manually. That's where you want to start. Because here's the truth. Running multiple companies should give you leverage. Each company should make the other stronger. And if that's not happening, your systems are holding you back. If you want to understand this in more detail, click in this video to see the 8 steps you need to take in order to systemize your business from A to Z. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.